Happy birthday, Aries! Thank you so much for tuning into your April reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to be bringing you this reading every month, and even more so that it's going to be in your birthday month. Hooray! Okay, so we're going to be using your, my Druidcraft Tarot, which was bought for me by an Aries. So happy birthday, you know who you are. And also, if you do want a private reading with myself, you can click the link below. If you want to also support me on Patreon and get extra readings on there, you can click the link and find all the details as to how to do that below as well. But this is a general reading, so you would need a private reading to get a more personal view. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. And if you don't get the messages you expect, try and look at your other aspects of your chart. Also, if you're looking for more of relevance to love, some people have found if they go into their, for instance, Venus in Sagittarius or something like that, and then look at it and apply it to their love life, then it kind of makes sense. Because these aren't career focused, these aren't love focused, these aren't anything. These will apply to any area of your life at any given time. I don't generally think, oh, this must be about love and hearts and things. So, you watch. Now it'll be all about love and hearts. Just you watch. Whoa. I don't think all those are for you. I don't do normally 7 card readings for a month, but let's have a look. And we'll also be doing a rune. Okay. Oh. Cool. So I was worried then that I hadn't shuffled enough and that you were going to get, I think, maybe Virgo's reading again. But it doesn't seem like you have, so that's good. Okay. Oh, before I forget as well, if you want a birthday reading, I do special birthday readings for, you know, Sun in Aries and Sun in Pisces and things. Check that out on my website. It's under the special offers tab. Almost forgot. Okay. So let's have a look and see. Just gonna close my eyes and see if there's anything that they're trying to, because this isn't as scary as it looks, first of all. Let's try and move that one away from this little lady. What I see here is transformation, it's growth, it's channeling your own messages. It seems to be, people have noticed a change in you recently, and I don't know whether that's because you're excited about what's to come, or whether you're kind of looking at this new zodiac year or after your birthday, and seeing kind of what is to come through, or whether it's just kind of seeing, you know, the new energy of spring in 2017, or the changing of the wheel and the seasons and things like that. It could be that coming through. But as far as I can read from this, you are going through many transformations on many different levels, and this is basically telling you that you have to trust your intuition and your instinct. This is not a fight or flight moment, it's nothing like that or that extreme, but I'm kind of getting a little bit of a shiver. So I feel as though you may be kind of maybe afraid of the changes that seem to be coming over you. But basically, you kind of have reached a very big, you know, the beginning of a new stage. So you've had, you know, got these kind of 3 steps completed. You've got up the hill. You're kind of right. Okay, so that's done. That's behind me. Where am I going now? Where is this path leading me now? What can I do to influence my own decisions, or, you know, make sure that what I want to do is my choice and mine alone? What can I achieve from this? What can I do? It's basically asking yourself a lot of questions as you oversee the potential of this future. You don't know what could come on that path. Somebody could jump out at you and take you on a great adventure, or somebody could just jump out at you and get in your way and kind of sit there. So it's kind of like preparing yourself, but not thinking you already know what's going to happen. It's just preparing yourself for the possibility of what's going to happen. Now, this gentleman here, I feel that he's a very creative person, very loving person. He could be representative of a partner or a love interest in your life. not necessarily a water sign, but I do feel he has water somewhere very heavily. This seems to come through in a very big connection for you. I feel he is also connected to music. There's something that will bond you over music. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a gentleman and you think, oh well, I'm not gay, and well, this is actually somebody who could really help you. This is not necessarily a romantic person. It's just very deep, emotional wise. This is him, and I think he's here to guide you with a lot of things. Also, what's just intrigued me that I've never seen before in all my years of using these cards is that there's a well, I call it an egg timer now. What's it called? An hourglass at the back. This seems to say to me that it's only a matter of time before you see this kind of growth of your emotion within you or in somebody else. And also he's looking out to sea very expectantly, almost like, he's expecting this dude. It could be that this is you and you're kind of this event of creativity, or this person is kind of waiting for you to arrive. Is waiting for you, is anticipating you. Of the changing skies, as they said. As swift as the changing skies. But I do see a great deal of energy here. I do see almost like you pushing through and actually feeling like there is a celebration to be had, because he's holding a drink and it seems like it's a yay, and it's something to really be celebrated. It could be the renewal for you. It could be this kind of process of, change, and the fact that you do feel very strongly about where you're heading now. But this could actually mean don't get too overly involved with kind of the maybe the additional pursuits. You know what I mean? So if you do fall for somebody who's very emotional, be it man, woman, non-binary, whatever, if you do fall for somebody, or if you do have this pull to something or somebody who's kind of taking a lot of your time, or something that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, like eating a lot of cake, it doesn't matter. They're saying not to overindulge, or else you may be missing something that you need to be aware of. So for instance, these people seem like they've had a very long time of frolicking, but if you focus too much on that, you will kind of be more in depth with the inner nature of you, yes, and on the what's it called? Carnal area of you, the animalistic area of you, the basic DNA, but you'll be missing something that's obvious. It may be that you've missed somebody's birthday and that's going to change that chain reaction. It could be as little as that, or it could be as big as you missed a court date, or you missed something happening, changing drastically in your friends' lives, or something. You don't want to be missing because you've been distracted from something that's very important that you could need to do. That's basically, it's not, it's going to change for you badly, Aries. It's nothing like that. It's just like, don't get too wrapped up in celebrations, or don't get, too drunk, at your birthday party. Just make sure that you're still aware of what's going on around you. That seems to be what it is. And the Queen of Pentacles comes here saying that you do have reason to celebrate. This little chap here seems to be saying that there is reason to be feeling renewed, because he always comes through when there's a rebirth happening. So it seems as though this doesn't really affect you. It's just kind of a warning, but you are now feeling emotionally renewed. There is anticipation here. I feel that this woman is related to a Taurus, or she could be a Taurus. It seems like she's putting a call out to somebody. I feel it might be to you. These are all the little snowdrops here that we've just kind of had in England here. But I would say that this is something that you feel very connected to. It's the change of the seasons. It's the feeling of newness. It's kind of this all, everything's waking up, including yourself. This is you waking up, basically. So they don't want you to get distracted in the middle of waking up by something that you don't really need to pay attention to. Now again, this could pay anything to love or whatever you want to do, because even if it's in a love relationship, they don't want you to get distracted by something and then ignore your partner who's not very happy about it. You know what I mean? It can be anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes as I draw this rune, and then I'm going to see what kind of information comes through. So what do we want for Aries in the month of April? Whoa, well, one came out anyway. In the month of April. Oh, okay, so this came out for the last reading I did, which was for Leo. And this is about strength, reliability, trustworthiness. It's ARIES, and it's very kind of saying that you do have the strength to go through this. It's related to Earth. It's very deep sign, but also I think that it's kind of a fire sign because it's got that little spark there, and that's how it interprets for me. Now let's see which one you. Oh, lovely. Okay, so this is ARIES. This is protection. This is a shield around you. This is related to the elk as well. So again, a very earthy, grounded sign, but also it's to ward off evil. It's to kind of have that protection around you, to kind of make sure that, you know, you're kind of distancing yourself between things, maybe distractions. You know, this is quite an ominous thing. So it could be that it's kind of saying you need to wake up and ward that off, or it could be just the kind of thing that you just feel you need protecting this month from people who are maybe a little bit jealous that you get to have your celebrations with somebody, or jealous of this connection, or jealous of the fact that you're able to go somewhere. And again, I can't remember what came through for me at the beginning of this reading, because people always ask me, like, what happened here? What do you mean by this? When I'm saying this reading and channeling it through, I don't retain any of it. I just say it. And then as soon as I press stop, edit the file, put it on, I completely forget about it. It's kind of like they don't allow me to retain this information. So this is basically saying that you have to kind of pay attention to yourself and making sure that you have the strength and protection to go through this month. Don't give up on things. Make sure that you are keeping care of what's on the road, but don't particularly feel like you have to know everything before it happens. Again, if you want a birthday reading from me, do let me know. It's actually available on the website below on the special offers section. But also, what are your plans this month? Is it your birthday? Are you doing anything special? Have you got anything planned? What are you hoping to achieve? Does this kind of earthy, emotional side mean anything in particular to you? Let me know. And also take care of yourself. Thank you as always for supporting me by subscribing and sharing and liking and commenting and everything. That really does make my day and my week and my month. Thank you so much. And I really look forward to reading for you all in April. Sorry, not April, May. We're in April, almost. And yeah, take care and I'll speak to you soon.